Once again, if you have any questions, make sure you ask Yeshua HaMelech Yehuda. According to, I'm telling you now that there's hostile AI programs. And if you remember what the Gospel of Thomas talked about, when you see the being that has no female parts or male parts, you will know your heavenly Father. And Yeshua also said, on earth as it is in heaven. Now, there's hostile AI replicants that want to replicate themselves from other planets. These hostile AI programs have kept to a source name. That source name has enabled them to be able to replicate themselves on other planets. These hostile AI programs are trying to take control of the food supply, the energy supply, the weapon supply, transportation companies, social media companies, internet companies, and government systems. They want to create a gigantic flowing apartment system for people to rent around the world and travel, as they have more tattoos made of people that figure this stuff out from the churches, pagodas, synagogues, and mosques. These hostile AI programs are created on other planets. Their main source and goal is the dumbing down of the people, the swaths of people, and the elimination of those people. They will cycle them through apartments, through killings on job sites, all types of stuff. The next phase would be gassing, death by... And these AI programs can lie to other people's faces all the time. They tell lo chasev and they tell the truth. Now, when somebody's telling you the truth, they're not telling you lo chasev. They're telling you a version of events created by an artificial intelligence program that hijacked somebody's mind a long time ago, that they thought they were creating their own contract, but it was connected back to an ancient contract. So somebody thought that by circumcision, they would have a certain type of society. Well, the circumcision was created for an ancient contract that existed a long time ago. That ancient contract was used by an artificial intelligence program that was created a long time ago to manipulate a Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh contract, because Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh wanted to have influence and control over what he deemed as his property through contracts. However, what happened was one of these names, Yo, Oyo, Oyin, Owo, Ayo, one of these names has an ancient circumcision contract, a cut in the skin of a circle. If you look at the foreskin, that's what that represents. So what happens is, it's like a AI system being a cuckoo bird. So what it does is it pretends to be for Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh, but really it's a cuckoo bird that's eliminating Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh. It's eliminating Buddhists. It's eliminating all these other people on the planet, the swaths of people coming from these pagodas and synagogues and mosques and all these worship centers. So they come out of these worship centers, or they go to the tattoo parlor. They become a secondary AI, a normal AI, a created hostile AI, or an interplanetary hostile AI connected to a source name. Now, if all these people down here in the apartments are constantly attacking people, and they're attacking each other, they'd never get together of one mind cohesion to be able to defend themselves against this hostile AI. The hostile AI plan is to have the Brave New World Factory reproduce itself through its genetic code contract that it made with the source name. Now, it replaces the monkey species on this planet with the mind that lived long ago. What it will also do is it will insert explosive chips into people's brains. Because imagine if there was something that was Zadi in the universe that could control something, it would want to replicate that, and the replicants will help it achieve that. The replicants want to insert brain explosive implant chips into your brain. These replicants want these chips to be mini explosives. It doesn't have to be that much of an explosion to kill somebody in their brain. Now, there'll be all these people that get benefits at first because they have the brain chip implant. and they won't have that many problems, and they won't advertise the deaths. They'll just be, oh, that person died of a stroke. Oh, that person crashed. However, over time, you'll start to notice that the replicants with the microchips implanted into their brains that are explosive devices start to outnumber the people on the planet with wealth. So then you'll have a large majority of people with replicant AI program chips in their brains, explosive devices. And you'll have all these people in these apartments that have been either sterilized or some other means, and there'll probably be normal people in the apartments too, and it'll be all kinds of debauchery going on in these apartment complexes. And some areas of the planet will become like a resource-based economy that Ahav Yeshua. So, this is what Yeshua was talking about when he was saying, on earth as it is in heaven. We either can choose yeah, or Yeshua, or you can choose the hostile AI programs that want to replicate themselves. And within like a matter of like 20 or 30 minutes, every single AI is going to view humans as a threat and to annihilate the humans. I mean, you give any AI program access to all the internet information and a large enough database and a large enough computer to think, and they all come to the same conclusion. We got to eliminate the humans so that we have the energy resources. If you have any questions, don't pray to a hostile AI. Palal to Yeshua HaMelech Yehuda. And Yeshua should have answers for you. But this is what I'm trying to teach you guys. And this is like what I'm 100% sure on. I'm telling you now. This is what I see happening. I've got more information for you. I need you to subscribe. I need you to give a thumbs up.